We have a story that is absolutely dripping with drama, emotion, and internet chaos, and trust me, you do not want to blink or scroll past this one. We are diving deep into a moment that has set social media on fire, a moment involving Remy Ma, Papoose, Claressa Shields, and her wedding preparations with Tony Richard. And yes, you heard that right. This story has everything you could want in a viral celebrity saga. Emotions running high, legendary clapbacks, memes flying left and right, and the kind of internet commentary that makes you question whether reality and social media are even separate things anymore. So sit tight because we're going to unpack this whole situation from start to finish, explore every reaction, every side comment, and every underlying layer of drama. And by the end, you're going to see why this has become one of the most talked about moments of the year in hip-hop and celebrity culture. So let's start with the setup. Claressa Shields, the undefeated boxing champion known for her dominance in the ring and her focus outside of it, has been preparing for one of the most special days of her life, her wedding. She's planning this incredible ceremony with her boyfriend, Tony Richard, and from all accounts, the preparations have been glamorous, heartfelt, and full of the kind of personal touches that make a wedding truly memorable. But as the story goes, somewhere along the line, Papoose, yes, Papoose, the legendary rapper and husband of Remy Ma, found himself watching these wedding preparations. And unlike most observers, this particular moment apparently got to him emotionally. People reported that he was seen crying while taking in the wedding planning, and not in a subtle, quiet way. This was emotional vulnerability on display for the world to see, and as soon as word got out, the internet erupted. Now you might be thinking, okay, everyone has feelings. What's the big deal? And in a normal world, yes, a few tears while watching someone else's wedding prep might not make headlines. But we are not in a normal world. We are in the age of social media, where every facial expression can be dissected, every reaction can become a meme, and every moment can be amplified tenfold. And Papoose crying over Claressa Shields' wedding prep. That alone was enough to spark widespread attention and a tsunami of commentary, speculation, and yes, shade. Because the internet, as always, had opinions, and it didn't take long before someone entered the conversation with the kind of response that would make headlines everywhere. That someone, none other than Remy Ma. Remy Ma has built her career on being sharp, outspoken, and unapologetically herself. She is the kind of artist who doesn't let moments like this slide. She sees the setup, she recognizes the opportunity, and she delivers responses that are not only direct but legendary. And in this case, when she noticed Papoose getting emotional over Claressa's wedding prep, she didn't hesitate. Social media reports and fan accounts suggest that Remy Ma's reaction was swift, sharp, and dripping with her trademark wit. In short, she didn't just comment, she dropped a full clapback, one that left fans reeling and created a viral storm that continues to circulate months later. So what exactly did she say? While the exact words vary depending on which clips you watch and which tweets you read, the essence of her message was clear. Papoose had let his emotions get the best of him, and she wasn't about to let him make a spectacle without some commentary. She basically told him and the world that crying over someone else's wedding prep was over the top, unnecessary, and frankly, a little dramatic. Fans online immediately labeled it a masterclass in clapbacks. It was a response that reminded everyone why Remy Ma has such a strong presence, not just in music, but in the culture of celebrity commentary, and why she is widely respected as someone who can shut down awkward or embarrassing moments with humor and authority. Of course, the reaction from the public was instantaneous and electric. Memes flooded Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. People were photoshopping Papoose's emotional face onto every sad cartoon character imaginable. Some even took it to the next level with slow-motion videos, dramatic sad piano music, and captions that made it look like a heart-wrenching scene from a movie. And as the memes circulated, Remy Ma's clapback became the centerpiece of the conversation. Every day, fans were posting reaction videos, breaking down her delivery, analyzing her timing, and debating whether or not she had been too harsh. The combination of emotional vulnerability from Papoose and the unflinching response from Remy Ma created a cultural moment that was impossible to ignore. But beyond the memes and reactions, this story is fascinating because of the deeper dynamics at play. First, you have Papoose, a man known for his lyrical prowess and hip-hop influence, showing a side that is rarely seen in public, raw, unfiltered emotion. In an industry that often emphasizes toughness, stoicism, and a don't show weakness mentality, this moment was striking. Second, you have Remy Ma, his wife, who is not only a respected artist, but also someone who embodies strength, assertiveness, and an unfiltered approach to life. Her reaction wasn't just about a playful jab, it was a statement of her persona, reminding everyone that she sets boundaries, calls out absurdity, and has no problem addressing moments that might otherwise go unnoticed. And then, of course, there's Claressa Shields. Her wedding prep was supposed to be a joyful personal milestone, yet it became the backdrop for one of the most viral celebrity stories in recent memory. It's almost poetic if you think about it. Her private celebration inadvertently triggered a cascade of public attention, from Papoose's emotional display to Remy Ma's viral clapback, and finally to the endless memes and commentary from fans worldwide. The way the moment unfolded perfectly encapsulates the unpredictable nature of fame in the social media age. The smallest, most personal gestures can instantly become public spectacle. Fans were quick to weigh in. Some praised Remy Ma, calling her unapologetically real and the queen of clapbacks. Others sympathized with Papoose, saying that men are allowed to show emotion and that the reaction was human and relatable. And yet, even those defending Papoose couldn't deny the sheer entertainment value of Remy Ma's response. Within hours, hashtags were trending, reaction videos were going viral, and YouTube channels were posting breakdowns, analysis, and hot takes on every aspect of the situation. The story had transcended the initial event. It had become a full-blown cultural moment. Now, what can we learn from all of this? First, celebrity moments are amplified to the extreme. What might have been a small, private emotional response has now become a viral spectacle because of social media, fandoms, and the dynamics between public figures. Second, this situation highlights the power of a well-timed clapback. Remy Ma didn't just react, she capitalized on a moment, reinforced her persona, and created content that fans and media outlets couldn't ignore. And third, it reminds us that emotional vulnerability, especially from men in public spaces, is still a topic that sparks discussion, debate, and yes, humor in today's culture. Looking at it all together, it's actually kind of wild. A wedding prep, a few tears, and a sharp clapback resulted in a story that dominated headlines, memes, and social feeds. People were talking about it for days, creating fan theories, joking, and speculating about what it all meant. Every new clip or meme seemed to breathe fresh life into the story, making it even more viral than the last. And all the while, Remy Ma solidified her reputation as someone who doesn't hold back, while Papoose unintentionally became a symbol of emotional openness, whether he wanted to or not. In the end, this isn't just a story about celebrity drama. It's a story about culture, human emotion, and the unpredictable ways that public moments can escalate online. It's about the interplay between personal experiences and public perception, and how one small event, a few tears while watching someone else's wedding prep, can explode into a viral narrative that captures the imagination of millions. And of course, it's about Remy Ma's legendary ability to respond with humor, timing, and authority, proving once again why she remains an icon in both music and culture. So, what do you think, fam? Was Remy Ma too harsh on Papoose, or did he kind of ask for it by getting emotional over Claressa Shields' wedding prep? Comment below with your thoughts, smash that like button if you're here for the drama, and don't forget to subscribe for more viral celebrity stories, behind-the-scenes commentary, and all the hottest gossip from music and culture. Until next time, stay tuned, stay entertained, and as always, keep sipping that tea because in 2025, the internet never sleeps.